What makes the Add a Century timeline truly unique is the flexibility. First, it's flexible as far as how you use it. You can just flip through it like a book, but when you want to see linear time stretched out, you can stretch the whole thing out and then fold it back up and even store it in a binder and still have the ability to take it out and stretch it out. Then it's flexible as far as how you build it. You decide how many pages to use for a century. I like using 2 pages per century. I don't care if they're empty or full. I like them all to be the same. But you don't have to do that. You could use 1 page. You could use 20 because you space the dates. Then you decide what goes on your timeline. There's 9 categories included, and I use all 9, so that makes my category spaces fairly narrow. But you don't have to do that. You could use fewer categories, make your spaces bigger. You could throw some out, make up your own categories. Then, if you've got too much information for the space on your page, for example, science and technology in the 1800s, you can expand your space with flip-ups. Then the best part is it's flexible as far as when you build it. You do not have to study in order. You don't have to assemble all your pages ahead of time and try to fill them up. You do it as you go. We jumped in ancient Greece in the 700s BC. And then we skipped a few hundred years to get to Queen Esther in the 400s BC. And then we skipped a lot of years. We went all the way to William the Conqueror in the 1000s AD. So I've got hundreds of years missing in my timeline. Not a problem. When we're ready for those missing centuries, or maybe someone pulls a book off the shelf, somebody really interesting, and you definitely want to get them on the timeline, all you do is make up that century, take apart the timeline pages, put in your missing century, back together, and on your way.